assume a pose. Please assume T pose. Please assume S pose. Please assume B pose. Complete data calibration complete.
You guys ready for this? Y'all think you can handle it? Yeah? Well, we're almost good to go. So, we'll be starting up here in just a couple of minutes, so stand by. Stand by. I think you're really about to enjoy the next one we got coming up. Just kind of wrapping up on it, but you know, I mean, close to perfection, sort of. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is just about that time for us to get started here. Let's get echo window open. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. Let's pause this real quick. Hey, Shiza, thanks for the follow. Hey, what's going on, my guy? What's going on? Oh, bro. Oh my god. He hits it with the Luffy. And what's up, Idle Gain? What is up? We're working on some video game remixes tonight. Nice to see y'all here. Not a whole heck of a lot, just kind of had a slow day. I slept most of the day yesterday. It was just kind of, you know, I don't know. Weather here sucks. There's not enough sunlight for me. How are you doing, my guy? How is all y'all's night doing? I'm currently live on oh wait, hold on. Idle Gain was on Kick, and that I had to drop my Kick stream because I had to drop Kick the stream, man. So we're only live on Twitch and YouTube right now. Bitrate can't handle it, but you know, the dude can't handle it. What are you up to, my dude? My Shiza? Faux Shiza? Oh man. Okay, so if I switch these, is it going to I think no. Okay, it's not because I still have the other one open. So hold on, we gotta close this close our little temporal tower there. Is it gonna oh okay, cool. That's what we wanted. There's a little bit of a thing going on with one of our VSTs here that I think I need to no, not like that. Channel rack. Man, FL Studio, it just puts you through the pain when it comes to having a million windows open for like everything inside the DAW. It's crazy, dude. Playing Death Stranding. Ooh, it's a pretty good game. Or it's a good looking game. It looks like it's fun. I haven't actually played it yet because I'm like a boomer. I'm like lame. I'm a boomer. You know how that goes. You know how that goes. Well, actually, no, I hope you don't know how that goes because it's not fun. Okay, so there was something inherent in this right here that, okay. What about my Chris Strat right here? Yeah, okay, this one's fine. Huh. Man. Just can't catch a break for myself lately. So this right here is this is a Fire Emblem piece right here from this one is from the like a Game Boy one, Sacred Stones. I've never played like the game outside of watching like friends play it when I was younger, so like I'm aware of it, I'm familiar with it, but I've never actually played it. This song is awesome though. Speaking of which, yeah, let's give it a listen. Yeah, I still need to tune the loudness on it. Kind of got like that panning effect going for it, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense. Hold on. I think you got a little fucky on me. I guess that'll have to do for now. I think these have drifted a little bit on my body. A little bit of drift going on with that. That's okay. We just look funky at new age. So, what do you think? It's kind of a short loop for a song. It lasts about like 30 seconds and then like loops all the way over again. So, I mean, it's like, I don't know. I like it for how simple it is. It makes a good background song for fighting them baddies, though. You know what I mean? So I like the drums on it. I like the panning effect. It just sounds nice, you know what I mean? It's nice with it, chat. It's nice with it. So I think I've done away with some of the, I think I've done away with a little bit of, like, the, whatchamacalls it, it kind of had a little bit of over reverberation, and I didn't realize that this VST right here had a, like, it had, like, a built-in reverb effect that wasn't supposed to be enabled. But I was getting it on both of these, which is weird. Now, I know what you're going to say, yeah, it's chorused. Of course it's going to have a little bit of a, you know, I don't know. It's alright by me. Yeah, and the end sound's going to be cut too, so. We've got the atmospheric kind of effect that I wanted, so we're just going to call that good. Of course, I could... Listen, call me crazy here, chat. Call me crazy, but... I'm going to try something. I'm going to try and sidechain these right here. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to, No, wait, hold on. No. Am I remembering this correctly, or am I fucking stupid? Okay. Maybe I don't remember, because I could have swore there was a separate little clicky dealio that you do for that. Hello? You know? Like, what are we doing? Hold on. Station, latency, I'll try. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Huh. So, chat, I might be stupid. Because I could have swore there was I could have swore... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, never mind. I thought I knew shit, and I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Okay. Hey, it's whatever. It's whatever. Okay, I think we solved the main problem that we had with that one, which was just that I didn't like that it did things. Okay, so, if we can be so kind to ourselves to be, like, lazy about this last part right here, all we have to do is, well, I mean... okay, so... Listen. There's, huh? Wait, hold on a second. Hold on just a second. Render and replace. There we go. Cut remainder. Okay, start. You see, we're getting the common W all the time. My tracking is like really way off now. What is going on? Okay, so I'm gonna snap my head back over to the side like it was, because it's just kind of jacked up right now. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing, but it's okay. Okay, we're doing something weird here. Hold on. If I do that, can I do that and then switch back to that, or go like that, and then is it gonna freak out? What's it doing though? Okay. Okay, bad things are happening to us. That didn't work. Oh, no, but, oh. Okay. And we're just okay. I'm making my not meat body freak the absolute fuck out right now. It's not having a very good time. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Gonna reset the calibration. You won't be able to see exactly what we're doing, but it's just honestly gonna look something like this, and then this, and then this, and then this, like a halfway fent fold or something. Let's calibrate this shit.
Start calibration. Please assume a pose. Please assume T pose. Please assume S pose. Please assume B pose. Complete data. Calibration complete.
One single extra frame of calibration. That's all you need. Okay, so it's got me, but it's also got me too close up in this shit, which is like, well, it's a problem because if I want to freak out, for example, and like go like this, if I wanna go like this, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? You know, and go all Karen mode, then I can, you know, well, I don't know. We'll just say it's good enough. It's good enough for the girls I hang out with. And reset the origin once again. Just forever cursed. Forever cursed. So look at that. We got render and replace working wonderfully. So let's do the same right here. Render and replace. Scrape.wave. Wave at what? It's a pretty good question. A dang good question. And okay, that's a oopsie. Okay, well, maybe that wasn't our, maybe that was not our finest choice there then, because listen to how quiet it is now. Listen to how quiet it is. Ah, it's terrible. We lost all of our effects. I mean, practically speaking, because listen to how much quieter it is. Yeah, okay. Alright, whatever. Save it. You know, chat, I'm tempted to just leave it. Think we are just going to leave it. Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Now let's copy a metric buttload of these, starting right here. You can start at the end to save yourself a little bit of time scrolling because it takes forever. I mean, I wish you could hold a hotkey to make it faster. Like, I don't know, I guess Alt is kind of helping, so you can just tap Alt over and over and over and over again if you were just cool like that. And as you would expect, Control C and Control V, they do their thing. They do their thing indeed. We get over here to paint mode and blip and blip and boop, just like that. You can also hold Alt and then press the left arrow, or right arrow rather, to skip to the end of your playlist arrangement, basically. If that makes any sense. You feel me, fam? Do you feel me? And then, let me go ahead and hop in here really quick and delete the second version that I have for, like, the extended track. Delete that, and then File, Save, Save New Version, and there we go. We have another second one. So, with that being the case, let's open the first one, I think. How long is that one? Like 6 minutes, something like that. Oh man. Oh man, I was excited to see someone new pop in, and then it just has to be a spam bot. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. I must smite this thing. You must go. Forever, spambot. And... oops. Bam. Bye-bye, Sonny. Something I kind of forgot to browser extension, whatever. Hold on. Extension, add-on, Firefox. Yeah. No, I'm a cat, but I still have Firefox. And there we go. Add to. No. Where's the GitHub link? It was on the GitHubs. GitHub. Please. Is this the right one? Well, son of a gosh damn biscuit eating bulldog. Okay, I think it is this one. Yep, okay. It is ridiculous how difficult this was to find. Like the actual proper one that people recommend. Okay, there we go, there we go. Close that, and then this and that and that and then, as they say. Hold that thought there, fellas. Let me just go right on the back of here. Yeah, of course it'd be like that. Okay, well, whatever. Let's get back to what we were doing. Let's get back to what we were doing. It's a wild tangent of something I wanted to take care of before stream and just didn't. So, yeah. Let's check the length on this and think about, oh, what do we want to do here? Okay, well, that is, like, slightly after the actual end, but that's 5 minutes, 56 seconds roundabout. Maybe we do get the, extended one and just export that. Whatever works, man, whatever works. Look at me now. I'm getting paper. I wonder how many dropped frames we're getting realistically, because the streaming platforms have really been, and my internet has been extremely uncooperative with making this shit happen. So, you know, damn it, Starlink. I had faith in you, and you betrayed me. So, looks like my headphones disconnected again. That's nice. Okay. Not too bad. Yeah, that seems about right. 81%. Okay. Yeah, let's do that in the other one too. So they have, so they are contiguous. So 78%, 78% on that limiter. I am a man of my word. Oh God, come on, please. Don't make me beg. There we go, 78%. Save. Right, okay, now we export the other one. Now we export the other one. As a .wav file, of course. Do I look like an amateur to you? Because I am. Funny thing about that. Funny thing about that. I have these ones merged. Oh, you know what? You know what? Insert 7 isn't even used on here. It's so pointless of me. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Cool. That's about the loudness we want. I am tempted, yeah, because we're getting a little bit there, a little lower than we would want to. That could be a sub-destroyer right there. Ugh. Man. Yeah. Probably should have thought of that to begin with. But whatever. Okay. Yeah, anyways. That's our dealio. That is our dealio right there. We save, export, wave file, and do a litty that. Except I want to go over here and get it in the right folder. I know you guys can't see my file, that file browser open, but that's what we're doing. That's where we scrolling. And I thought it was in here. Yeah, that. So save and then cut remainder and hope it is going to get that very end there, just like gone. And only 600 measures to go. 1449, that sounds like a lucky number. Except 1337 is like, you know, it's like 420, 69, 42. And if you know, 25. You know, it's funnier than 24. 25. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. Absolutely terrible. So, what do you think about that Fire Emblem music, though? Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. They've been doing good on that stuff. They've been doing good on that. Like, and that is a thing for me to admit as somebody who has not played the game but experienced the music. Top notch. Absolutely top notch. Now, I would like to see some recommendations since I only have a few to work on and probably ones that I could sink hours into, but like, you know, someone recommend something like real simple. I don't know. Think we keep going with a GBA theme? Maybe do a track from like Minish Cap next because I have one of those lined up. Wasn't what I was going to do, but we can. I mean, I don't see why we couldn't. Okay, let's inspect our wave file here. Common in the industry. You have to make sure it exported properly. That means we have to go over here and then go over here and then in this folder that you can't see, but not important. Okay. Okay. Comp by. My model's all glitchy again. Let's hope it fixes itself. Because I look way more chill than I have any business looking. Okay, so how does the end here? Fade out a little. Okay, well, it just straight up hard cuts. That is okay by me. Okay by me. Meant to be used in videos, not as a standalone feature, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So, yeah. Still kind of glitching out a little bit here. My Dealio just does not want to, okay. Anti-magnetic mode, maybe? Hopefully it doesn't make me recalibrate this. Oh, yep, nope, blup, blup, oh, yep, there we go. There we go. There we are, folks. Wait, hold on, did that work? Did that actually work? Holy crap. I think it worked. Look at us, we're normal again, except for our foot is, appears to be, broken. Oh, wow, and we're just phasing through our own body at this point. Okay. Wow. Just how we doing? This is just how we doing today. Maybe move the microphone back so I don't have as much blah. Let's try this again.
Start calibration. Please assume a pose. Please assume T-pose. Please assume S-pose. Please assume B-pose. Complete data. Calibration complete.
Okay. We back at it. Back at it again in them white vans. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Everybody knows. Everybody knows what's up with that. Don't you? Don't you? Another one I would like to take a look at here is... let me see. That... there we go. Let's see here. Okay, chat, so we have the choice between 1,000-Year Door. Everybody loved that 1,000-Year Door. We have the choice between that. Minish Cap. And what else? Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Choose wisely. While I cross-post onto X, the X of the internet. Kind of rude, really. Okay. Hey! That's nice. It's always nice when other VTubers cheer you on. Super cool. Super duper cool. It's the coolest. Okay, chat. We just finished the remix of Powerful Foe from Fire Emblem. Sacred Stones. Inspired a bit by... I'm going to tag Zuzu in this. What is next? Hop on my stream and drop some Rex in chat. And screw it, let's take a screenshot. Why not? Right? Who says we can't? Did you think there was no use for the print screen button? Well, I have news for you. Oi, just like that. Save as. Save it as your mum. That's hilarious. I don't know why I did that. It's just random, stupid, silly goof fuckery. I mean, just look at the names of the patterns and instruments and stuff in the frickin' song, in the playlist. It is ridiculous. Where did my FL window go? That's concerning. Nah. Actually, hold on. Hold on. There's one thing we need to do. Powerful Foe approaches. Yes. That's so on brand for us, guys. That is so on brand for us. Okay, let's just do a little bit of that. And let's try to make it one by one so it stands out on the timeline better. Because that is how you self-promo in the year of our Lord 2026. Let's make it 1200 by 1200 just to be algo friendly. I swear I am not in immense, terrible pain. Your mom. Okay. Yes, I do want to replace it. Replace the replacing. Nobody understands me, chat. No one. A powerful foe approaches. Yes. Okay. There we go. Hey, look, I'm happy now. Look, I'm happy now. Except I'm not. So let's work on another one. What you do is you remix the songs until the pain stops. Okay, that one. Yeah, we do. What the fuck is this doing? Okay. Open. Let's open a MIDI file of one that we haven't touched yet. Okay. I see strong favor for doing something a little more simple. Something a little more simple to keep the good times rolling, because we're definitely going to end off probably on something way harder than it needs to be. That's kind of how we do things over here. Copyright. You copyright a MIDI? Excuse you? I don't think so. Oh, it's a little on the loud side. Let's turn this down a smidge. We can always adjust it later, but I want to see what we're working with. And obviously we're going to make it a lot more atmospheric in our typical fashion. Okay. Yeah, I know desktop audio is a little loud right now. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I've listened to this song like a lot in life. So it's just kind of like the back of my hand, really. It's a pretty simple loop. I think we could probably tame that little saw wave down there a little tiny bit better. Okay, so I'm assuming by loop start it means that's where the loop starts. That would generally be a pretty intuitive way of doing things now, wouldn't it? No, 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 stop it! FL Studio, stop it! Make me pain. It maketh me pain. So the easy way to fix that is to do this, and then you just go like this, and then you go over here, and you do this, and kind of go like that, and then like fuck, like that or something. Excuse me, wait, what? So it just loops endlessly from that part. What the hell is this thing? What is this thing on? Is this on drugs? Hold on, I could have swore that was completely different just a second ago. But like the zoom level, am I I might be stupid. I might actually just be stupid. Hold on, let me reload that. Let me reload. Open. No, I don't want to save changes because you fucked it up. All you had to do was not fuck it up. Yeah, you see. So let's do that, except zoom in. And then intuitively, we do this and make unique. Not used anywhere in the place. Shut your dicky dick. Your dickly dick. You bastards. Okay, so that should be the third beat of measure 26 that it stays consistently. You peenie popper. Peenie Houdini. So then it just go like that, and then like that, and like that over and over and over again. Okay, I mean, you know, it's something. Okay, paste it a couple of times, and then let's start working on the things we want to change. Now, something we need to do is inspect the piano roll and see if any, if panning is controlled. It is. That's great. So for some of these, we may have to Actually, no. No, the original mix looks like it's okay. I don't know. I mean, it looks fine. Honestly, it looks fine. Okay, so we're just going to leave that, and we will work on maybe replacing the instruments, adding some filters, seeing what we can do. Normally kind of what we're about over here. So, first one we want to look at is, let's solo this. Okay, so that is insert 7. Let's add a delay. I'm kind of upsetty spaghetti that you guys cannot see this part right here. Oh, shitty fucking ass. Hold on, I'm trying to... No! Why won't FL Studio just let me full screen it? It's kind of annoying that OBS is not showing the stuffy stuff. Properties. Let's try another thing. Okay, let us try another thing. No. Window capture. No, not that. No, Jay, why are you stupid? Jay. Ace Trainer. Jay Tachibana. How? How do he do that, though? Display capture with too many U's and R and E. Yeah, that one. Select a display to capture. Life's good. Desktop duplication, window 10. Okay. Okay, hello. Hi, I doxed myself. Okay, so we got that, and then it kind of be looking like dog shite though. It kind of do be looking like dog shite though. So let me just fix that real quick. Let me get that sorted out. Let me get that hello. Hi, hello, friend. Okay, so it looks like it's just gonna do that no matter what, unless we kind of. Can we get you to, like... Good lord, OBS. Do I have to twist your arm? So 46, 50, 91, 80... Go. Unfuculated a little bit. 85, 86. Whatever. I don't care if it's off by, like, 1. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Then it can go down here, and then that's kind of, yeah, that's us, I guess. Hello. We're here in space. Permanently or temporarily, I'm not sure. You decide. Does this keep it any more real? Because to be honest, I don't know anymore. Anywho, now you should be able to see when I go like that, and then yes, okay, so you can see the imminent fuck-ups I am about to make. Delay 3. That's not the one I want, actually. No. Double no. Delete. Yes, I want to delete the plugin. Delay 2. And that's kind of where we're, yeah, hold on. Turn her down a little bit, like that. Like, no. Okay. Dry. I'm not very good at working with delay, so forgive me. And then also, kind of something that I do want this to have a little bit of a... No. That is going to be a no for me, dog. Okay, and then we do that. There we go. We have a little bit of depth to it. So let's unsolo. Let's unsolo in the least intuitive way. Let me guess. Square wave. Knew it. Knew it. I knew it, dog. Okay, let's try that again. Square, okay, and square wave. You know what? Actually, I prefer that. TBH. Left panning. Okay. 59% right panning. And let's go back a little bit. Cause that is the no, never mind. I am incorrect. Oh, okay. Oh, I like that. Okay. And they are literally just offset on the piano roll. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I mean, yeah, okay. That is workable. And that's vibraphone. You know, just out of curiosity, I would like to go with sound font player and here, and here. Probably killing the magic a little bit here. And let's see what the vibraphone on this one is like. How it compares. Jay, do you know how to read? I don't think Jay know how to read, to be honest with you. Cell phone vibe. Yes, that's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. JK. Did I literally just like scroll right over it? Probably. You know what? I probably scrolled right over it. Literally right there. It's a very high quality sound font, so it kind of do its thing though. Yeah, I mean, listen to that. The difference immediately. Very good, very good. Strings one. Okay, tell me more. No, I don't mean to hate on Flex too terribly much, but I genuinely believe that Columbo is going to have better sound font for that. So let's go here, sound font player. Then we can still go for the string ensemble. There we go, unsolo it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Now this one is French horns. Let's once again solo that. Let's put it on blast. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, let's experiment. It's all about the experimentation. And Does sound pretty good. Come on, I had to do it as a joke. No, that is not it right there. That is so not it. Yeah, let's stop that right there where it is. What does it sound like? Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know, what do you think? Holy shit, RevoCap, is it? It's bugging out again. It is bugging out again. Why is it doing this? We turn off 6-axis mode. And we gotta recalibrate again. This sucks. This sucks, man. I swear I was not having any problems with these things up until like now. I don't know what the deal is. So let's try again. Oh my god. Oh my god, my body's doing terrible things. Look at it.
Start calibration. Please assume a pose. Please assume T-pose. Please assume S-pose.
Chat.
Please assume B-pose. Complete data. Calibration complete.
Okay. Cool, we're not folded in half again. Man, it's kind of gruesome. It's kind of gruesome what it just be doing to me, man. A little bit gruesome. So maybe reset origin is not the T. It is not the T, my dog. Right lower leg still getting some crazy readings on there. What's even happening? Is it EMI? Or is it TMI? You tell me. So all of this is integrated into the same pattern, and I think I'm going to leave that with the exception of... The exception being... Hold on, let's... over... First GBA track I've done too. Okay, good for you, Dave Harris. Whoever the fuck that is. Very good for you. I'm happy. I'm happy it was you and not me. Okay, so Control A and Control C. It's a good old-fashioned copy pasta. Everybody knows it. And this is going to be... It could be base 2. Or it could be base 2, like binary. Or it could be base 10, like decimal math. But it's not. It's going to be base TOO. Base 2. Hashtag base 2. Okay. Is this how we get ourselves canceled? You know what they say, good press or bad press is good press. Bad press is still press. Shut up. I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you any questions. So fucking rude, too. So fucking rude. Okay, so we do... Okay, yeah, so that is technically correct. It's technically correct. That doesn't mean a whole lot in today's day and age, though. It do not do. Oh, okay, so no matter which way we slice it, it's still incorrect if we do. Yeah, that. So, what you're supposed to do, what you're technically intended to do... Make unique. Base 2, number 2. It does it automatically. It's like the software knows exactly how chaotic I am, and it wants to be just as fucking chaotic. If you ask me, that is a pure W on their part. Why is there... What's happening there? Oh! Okay. Jay is actually really stupid. So, yeah. Yeah, we're not the smartest bulb. We're not the smartest bulb in the box, baby. No, sirree. So now we let's do some more cursed black magic and make unique. Yes. And that is okay. I don't need the judgment. I don't need the judgment today, sir. What I do need is a bit of understanding for how the creative process works. And then what you're supposed to do there is you would take our little buddy base 2, and you would start counting in binary, because that is what normal people do when countered with a base 2 type of situation. And then you make that unique. And there we have base 2 number 2. So when we... Shut up, chat. I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for it. To say so is preposterous. There are going to be so many people that get extremely triggered by what I am currently doing. And honestly, that whole thing right there is the most satisfying part. Make unique base 2 number 2. This man cannot be stopped. There we go. There we go. You see how this works? Do you kind of see how this works? Yeah. So the whole reason we did that right there was... Fuck. Yes, that is exactly it, because, well, fuck. No, what we gotta do is go over here and add a new... Wow, big surprise, sound font player. Who'da thunk it? Who'da thunk? Now, what we do is we get this hybrid base over here. That one. Ugh. And that is what we want to be our this. So first of all, just do away with everything you know there. Delete it all. And then you take this, and then you go like that, because we're on base 2. Double 2. Gesundheit, bless you. Bless your heart. Well, damn. So we have to delete that one once again. Then we do this, and then we do that, and then we... Oh my god. We do more black magic because we're too lazy to just type. And then we do this. God damn, son of a bitch. Every time. Every fucking time. We add a like that, and we add a second one, which we are going to cut to about this amount right here. If you can tell, this is about the point in the video / stream where I am struggling. Oh, we just fucked it up. Oh, I just fucked it up. Okay. Okay, everything's gonna be fine. Everything is going to be fine. Make unique. That's us. That's how we do it. Now we can delete that and then go like that. And then look Look at how well this works. And now since it is on that channel, it should do everything normally. Kind of sounds empty without the brass in there. Imagine being fucking dyslexified here and trying to like, oh, that says bass, not brass. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. TBH. Okay, so we have that, and then, shit. Were we modifying the correct one? Yes, we were. Okay. Okay, good. It just be hard like that sometimes. So that's supposed to be our synth brass, or not synth brass, I guess, in this case. And there's a lot of synth bass, and I'm trying not to get them mixed up. It just kind of wears on your mind, man. Jazz man. I'm the jazz man. I'm not up, nope. You're not up, nope. Polybrass. What the fuck do that mean? Who the fuck is Polly, and what does she have to do with brass? I don't like that. I may not have the answer in here then. I literally may not have the answer. And we might have to swap instruments. Go with something that's kind of got like a similar vibe. Sax section. Oh boy. I don't know. Not sure how I'm feeling about that one. Is my shit glitching out again? What the fuck, RevoCap? What the fuck, man? What's going on? What is going on with you, boy? Okay, turned off anti-magnetic mode to protest. Am I gonna freak out and go back to normal afterwards, or what? What's gonna wind up happening to... What does this mean for us? Oh. Well, we're still fucked up. Like, our body is still looking a little bit fucked up, so if I stand up, you'll probably see my legs, like, get all, like, you know, knee-knocking hoe on ya. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, it's figuring itself out. It didn't like me for a minute there, man. I don't know what's going on. My foot is turning sideways at the wrong time. That's, well, I mean, not at the wrong time, just period, because my foot is not turning sideways like that. What the hell? What the hell, man? Okay, like, I gotta give them a shout out though, because I have not had any problems with their stuff until like right this very second. So besides the drift, but that is like an advertised, like, you will experience drift with these, so bear that in mind. Ugh. Need this ginger ale now more than ever, man. It's sickening my spirit. I don't know, there's a little bit of a... Hold on, let me just, like, fix a thing. There. because I would not doubt that that was causing some kind of electromagnetic interference. There's so much, so damn much. Like, I'm even having to have my phone the fuck away from me because EMI. EMI, that's kind of like TMI, you know what I mean? But speaking of phone, hold on. Let's see what kind of shit-eating notifications we have right at this moment. OX, you lovely, lovely behemoth. Sometimes you just feel really loved by the algorithm. Not. Except for the random shitty banter that goes on between basically anyone in the VTuber community. Like talking about training rats to practice capoeira. Can't win. This track sounded pretty good so far. I'm not the biggest fan necessarily of the sax section replacing the actual brass, but let's turn it up a little bit and mix and see. That was the correct one, I hope. Let's just see here. Solo the track. And I assume that volume is going to have automations. Yup. It's kind of just fucking me over there. And they are just like, it's like having keyframes in a video that don't have a purpose. They're just there to make it annoying. So channel volume, let's see if that is a constant the whole way. It is. So can I just like control A? No, I want to delete. I want to delete. That's for scrubbing, apparently. I swear there is a way to delete this, and I don't remember what exactly you're supposed to do. Oh, you know, this is one thing that really sucks about FL Studio. And something I really wish they would, like, fucking, like... I really wish that they would, like, not do this. Channel panning, channel volume. Yeah, it's a straight line the whole way through. I'm not stupid. I don't need that. I don't need that. So please get it the fuck out of here. And what you're supposed to do, and it's not intuitive at all, is just highlight it and delete. Really annoying that is. There is a crash out tag on our channel for a reason. Do not get it twisted. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's do that to undo the, I mean, it's got shit selected on here and I don't know why, but it's bothering me. So get that out of here, get that in there, and then let's assign this to the same channel as that one. Because one thing we have to do is do that, and then let's kind of do that and that. There we go. It's kind of how we want it. And open this back up, and good. It is center channel. How you get some master masterful bass in there. Some masterful bass without overdoing it, so to speak. It works. Let me see if I can fix my little foot tracking thing. Like this. Turn it around. No, that didn't work. Okay, turn it back around. Let's rotate it all the way. Like that. Did that work? It did not. Just making it worse for myself. God damn it, I had it. Stand up straight, twist your ankle. Why? Why is my foot pointed that way? Okay. Well, that's an interesting development for sure. Not really sure what to do about that. Anyways, we're just completely ignoring what's going on in the song because it's already almost... How do I say this? It's already almost there, so to speak. So 6, we need to turn that one down a little bit, and again, do a little more stereo separation here for this part that's kind of only there for like a second. Go. Kind of like a higher fi version of that, and then this is a piccolo. Let's replace that one too. I'm gonna leave the drums alone. Leave the drums alone because they may not necessarily translate one-to-one. But we have a piccolo in here. Piccolo. Like the guy from Dragon Ball Z? No. Hold on. Pan flute too. I want to try that out. Painful. It's probably right here. I think we're getting somewhere. Something's happening. Is it something good? I don't know. Sounds pretty alright to me. Know what would sound probably really good here is if we took, is it that one that we just replaced? I think so. Yeah, because it's only got those like couple of spots there. Okay, hold on. Let's try something here. Let's try something. Number 6, Control A, Control C. And that should be starting measure 26. Okay. Now let's Control V. Not how we wanted to do that. So measure 26, and then Control V, and then we can scoot this back by why is it being fucking dumb? FL Studio, can you just not be stupid for once? God, man. What the fuck is your guys' problem? What is your problem? You fucking idiots. Why is it doing that? Seriously, no. Like, seriously, why is it doing that? Like, people pay for your shitty software, FL Studio. The least you could do is make it a little less shitty. There we go. Man. I thought we would be able to go the entire stream without completely crashing out, but, I mean, honestly, software developers just gonna software develop badly. Can't do much about that, folks. Ooh, I like that. Okay, cool. We are getting somewhere. I do really like how the bass is so up in the front. But I feel like if we don't do something about that, then it will ruin the potential depth that the song could have. So maybe let's fix that. Not too hard of a fix. I mean, we already, okay, so we already kind of did the reverb here. Let's do a delay. Wow, I mean, fucking like, again, So that's kind of all we really have there. All right. Well, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Not the worst thing in the world. So we'll do that. Feedback, do that. And then volume, do that. So the feedback volume is reduced. Dry signal, let's turn it to like that. A little bit too much there. A little bit too much. Go. Honestly, I would say that's pretty alright. Okay. Get a little something going there. All right. I think that is a winner. So we go like that. Control C. We can do 2 at a time. Doesn't really matter to me. Doesn't really matter to me. And we right there. Okay, cool. And now we just kind of go into paint mode and unselect all the shit. right? That way it stops fucking with us. We go there, and then boot, and then we go there, and boot. And basically that until we have 10 minutes of loop. You feel me, dog? You feel me? I mean, technically we could go for like 12. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. What do we got? 11. 1140. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that. Save. Minish village. Ah. We honestly didn't have to do too much work on that one. Just a couple of annoyances that, again, I mean, really should just amount to a skill issue, but that's besides the point, really. Besides the point. Misbehaving again over there. I see you misbehaving over there. I don't want to have to tell you. I don't want to have to tell you twice. Listen here now. Okay. Whatever. Export. Wave file. Go over here, and then there, and then Minish Village. Extended. EXT. Whatever. EXT4. Yeah, I want to make all you Linux boys cry. EXT4. EXT sniff my bunghole 47. 69. 840. X sniper killer X 0x underscore XX. If you know, you know. Wow, apparently we did something serious with this because it's taken that long to do its thing. We got some serious advancement going on here, folks. It is perfectly spacious and atmospheric for what it feels like to shrink into a tiny little Minish person in Minish Cap. And then to do the thing. And be the thing. You are a small thing. Running around a bigger thing. It's a damn shame. Like, honestly, we should be reminding ourselves more and more. Also, while that does its thing, I'm going to switch over here and make sure that I'm not getting cucked by the multi-chat. Because it's supposed to get all of them, but, you know, also YouTube sucks for live streaming, so you can expect virtually nothing to happen there. It gives me an option to follow myself. That's hilarious. That is honestly hilarious. Cool. Well, anyways. That's not what we were doing. 409. That's how many measures there are to the song, is 409 minus whatever is the remainder of, you know. 128 megs for that wave file. That's crazy, though. That is crazy, though. Wow, I guess that really is high quality audio then, huh? Huh? Ah, yeah. Yeah. But this one was only like 5 megabytes. Oh, it's 3 minutes and 39 seconds long. Hold on. I need to show you what I'm talking about. Oh, it's right there. Okay. I'm dumb. I can't read. I don't know. Don't ask me. You can't tell me that doesn't just soothe your entire existence. Doesn't that just make you happy inside? it just hits that nerve within you. It feels so good. It feels so good to exist when you're listening to Dearly Beloved. And now we're going to make that euphoria stop and move to another song. Oh wow, I selected my thing again and unlocked it. How terrible for me. Thank you, OBS, for reminding me how little you think of me and everyone else who uses you. I appreciate it so much. I might actually cry. Let's see, Rogueport Sewers. Bowser's Castle. We're not going to be doing this one today, but like you have to understand what a goated song this is and how much potential it has for a remix. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be a little loud, but that's okay. I don't know. It's kind of one of those random BGM tracks that wound up being really super duper good. I think it sounds great, but needs a little bit of work to get there. And I think this is all, yeah, it's already kind of like pre-panned and stuff, but right, what you don't understand is that we're gonna have to like go through and kind of refuculate all of that, because we open the piano roll here and we go to control, channel panning. You'll notice that any of these ones that are locked are going to be exactly the same the whole way through. Oh, okay, this person was nice and oh, you did it to me, son. You did it to me, son. There's one right there. And there's one right there. Thank God there's not one right there. I hope. God, I hope. Okay, right there. Yeah, there's one there. And then there's one there. So basically, it discourages you from changing it, but that's okay because, you know, the fact that somebody already had the wherewithal to do that, it saves me a lot of work. I would kind of like to do Mirror B over Rogueport Sewers, but I mean, you know, yeah, that's kind of what we do. So Mirror B. Yeah, as always, and if you have not heard this song before or played XD Gale of Darkness, you are missing out. You guys don't understand, okay? Some of you grew up not hearing this shit out of any of your main Game 9 series or whatever, right? Or I guess that's kind of a misrepresentation because this is a spin-off. XD Gale of Darkness was a spin-off, and they just don't make them like this anymore, ladies and gentlemen. They don't make them like that anymore. Really sad thing. what's happening. I swear, could not put the freaking internet for nothing. Man, these internet speeds could not hit the broadside of a barn. I wonder if it's just like a slideshow on my stream. Probably. That's what we have the VOD recording for. That's what I'm talking about, baby. So, honestly, this MIDI is so good. I don't know if there's anything we can do to remix this with our skill and make it better. Okay. Hold on, let's solo this. Okay, hold on. I might be onto something here. Unsolo. Maybe not. Let's see if we can get something a little bit different going there. Now, Flex does have one synth bass that I really enjoy. And that would be... Where was it? Was this the good one that I like? That I likey like? Oop. Hold on a second. Might be onto something here. Actually, I know we're onto something. We're always onto something. There we go. Okay. Get some groove in there. And then this one, well, I mean, let me just show you kind of a demonstration here of how much I believe in the one sound font pack I rely on, like, everything for. Everyone's got to have that sound font pack. Okay, so we replace, and then we go sound font player, over to, no, while you do that, and then Shigi's piano. It just sounds so lifelike. Channel 3 needs to get a little boost in volume. Okay, let's see what we got here. Might be a little bit too quiet, so we might have to sacrifice fidelity for loudness. Ah, man. Just like my exes. Giggity, giggity, goo. You hate me, and I hate you. Man, that's fucked. That's really messed up. You want to just drop in chat how actually fucked up that is? Or are we just going to pretend that it wasn't? Not sure if I can live with that one, to be honest with you. Yeah, okay. Weird guitar. Huh? Electric muted guitar. Hold on, we need to, hold on, like, pop them receipts in here. We gotta... Obviously, we can do way better than that. Let's fix that up a little teeny tiny bit. So, okay, we got that one. That, and then, there's, over here, there's, listen, don't judge me. Okay, cool. And then, obviously, we fucks with this, but what we really fucks with is sound font player, and double down on our dumbassery. And what you need, it's somewhere in here, no. It's, well, hold on. First thing we're gonna try is, that. What the hell is that? That's weak. So apparently it just don't like us. Okay, hold on there. Valve Crunch guitar? Valve Crunch. Valve Crunch is it? How does it match up to everything else? Okay. And let's see what this is all about. And I'll leave that alone. It's kind of atmospheric. It's there for a reason. This, on the other hand, we can play around with a little bit. Now, I don't know about you, but... I mean, I'm tempted to leave this alone right here. Or at least as far as this goes. Let's solo this and find out. Okay, so the actual brass section itself is pretty solid. Let's try that. Okay, it's a waveform look. Okay, so that one's a little more abrupt. I kind of like that though. And then this, I want to replace this with a different synth brass. Again, using the same sound font, I put that shit on everything. Eventually we'll use something more complex. until then, this is what we get. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. That's kind of... There's a little bit of bleed in there. There's a little bit of bleed in there. What do I do about that? I mean, that could be also due in part to... Sounds a little heavy, you know what I mean? Okay. It's not always gold. Yeah, so it kind of do that though. It do kind of just do that. So I think we've got our foundation. Now, whether we choose to pan things differently or not might be another story entirely. But so far, okay, looks like our loop point is going to be here, question mark, question mark. But don't ask me, I'm just cosplaying as a cat boy on the internet, so I don't actually know shit. Yeah, okay. So now we make unique. And toss it in there. And then we go over here, and then we toss it in there again. And we want something ideally around, I don't know, 14-ish minutes, something like that. And we should be pretty close. Alright, loopy loopy loop, keep looping. Keep looping, why don't ya? 1527. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Save. Mirror B. Except it should be XD. Gale of Darkness. Mirror B. Extended. So why bother not saving an extended version at this point for some of these one-offs? think about all we got to do is probably crank it up a little bit with the mix in here. So let's go with filter, parametric EQ for now. I'm going to kick this one down a little bit. You see, this is a bass heavy song, so we only want to kick this down to about maybe 52 hertz, 50-ish, somewhere. And then, there we go. Cut out some of those more unpleasant. That's kind of atypical there, but I don't mind it. Okay. Got a little too much of a cutoff there. Okay, well, let's see here. Fix a couple of things up. 7 and 8 could use a little bit of a boost. Really want to hear some of that pop is on this drum kit here, so insert 13. So I would love to have a little bit, like, I don't know, maybe 12, 19% separation on there. But then we're also going to turn it down so it sounds a little more atmospheric. And 12 with our other drum kit. There we go, we're getting somewhere. What is insert 3 again? It is our we're doing some work to it. We're doing some work to it. It's not bad. Could be worse. So we save that the way it is. That's pretty alright. That'll give us something to work on for later. And that one's pretty dang nice. wanted to show you this right here, which was what? Excuse me. What is it? What? Why? Yeah, what we were listening to earlier on the Starting Soon. This right here, which was honestly a this was honestly a joy to work on right here. It just has this. I love how it dances around that E flat minor, or that E natural minor scale that it's on, by constantly shifting down to, like, you know, A minor instead. I'd really honestly be out here doing some work. Odd to say that for the amount of reverb that is just shoveled into this remix. And the way that this loop is done is absolutely crazy, first of all. Second of all, goated. That's on that good shit, though. That's that good shit, though. Captures every single emotion you have going through this area the very first time in the game. Everything's so fucking heavy right there, where it's like, you know, if you fuck up, everyone is doomed. And this really sets the mood for that, you know? But in like a really peaceful way of like, you know, you have to at that moment come to terms with that. Or rather, your character does. You kind of have plot armor, so, you know, you die. If you're dead, you're not dead, basically. So clean. So clean. Don't you love how it does that there? It slips in the accidentals and the chord progression that just like, I'm telling you, man, one or two accidentals and a scale can really mean the difference between a song that makes you feel something and something that feels punched out. so good. So freaking good. I don't know. Drop some W's in chat if you can't get over that beat either. Because I cannot, brother. I cannot. So, one last thing I would like to take a peek at before we shift gears and get the hell out of here. And kind of an unexpected stream occurrence. Right? Brinstar Depths. Didn't really have to do a whole lot to this one to make it really pop. Like, this was already kind of doing the work itself. But let's just take a listen here. And this channel panning that is inherent in the song itself, you'll notice that the bass lead switches between, you know, left and right ear. It's just, it's really nice. If you're listening with headphones, I hope you're listening with headphones. Pretty nice, isn't it? This song kind of hits you with unexpected rhythmic cadence too. There are certain times where it sounds like it's like, I don't know, are we dealing with like 3/4 here? But then it ties together. Got a 4. You kind of be doing some weird stuff here, you see? Wait for it. And it just smacks it down on you. Something so cinematic about it. I don't know what it is with this song, but it just does things to me. Absolutely incredible. See how long it just maintains that. And then right back where you started. As if to say, you have no business here, foolish mortal. Which is probably what Samus was hearing most of the time inside of her own head. Like, being stuck in that fucking place. Can you imagine that? Just to fight some gigantic fucking lizard fuck. Like, you think Ridley's bad? Nah, motherfucker, you heard of Kraid? He's about to turn you into hamburger. It's kind of one of those fools you just don't mess around with. I was tempted to change the bells part in here, but it was like, it was too much. It was too much in terms of like, how do I say, it makes you feel something really intensely. So I didn't have the heart to take it out. It has the sound of struggling to take the common W. Like, you know you're gonna do it, but you're just like not entirely sure. And then the, like, loop transition is absolutely perfect for the entire song. Ties back into it at the very beginning. It just makes sense. It makes sense. Let me just pull this up real quick. All we must ask is, how does Twitch intend to insult you today? By not showing you this absolute fire? Yes, probably. By not showing you this absolute fire? Oh. Yes, probably. God damn it, and I have my stream dashboard talking back to me. That ain't never good. That ain't never good, fam! So, pretty fancy dancy stuff there. Once again, check the YouTubes. As if it is not dead. Yeah, it's basically, it's dead like usual. Dead like usual. But that's okay. The VOD is there for a reason. One last one to look at here while we're at it is, you know what? Let's get started with remixing and remastering this one, because I have to do that. I have to do that so I can re-release this thing. Oh, please go back to that one. Please go back to that one. Okay, cool. Because there's some problems with this track, as you may know. Let's pan this one 25% to the left. And then this one is, let's see, Poison. Poison. That's not our sequence base, is it? Oh no, hold on. That's GMS. So which one is the Poison again? Solo. This one? No. Oh, so it is that one. Okay. So what's up with Poison 1 and 2? Well, either way, I don't know. And maybe let's set these off to opposing sides. 6%, 6%. So we get a little bit of depth there. One, we want to fruity delay, and we're actually going to leave that at, well, we're going to do that. Turn feedback level to 19%, and then we're going to crank this down to about 38. Then do that on the other drum one. We delay 2, volume 19% on the feedback, and oh wait, hold on. We need to be at about 50% with the cut too. And then this was what, 38? 38%. Okay. Cool. Obviously cut again down to about 50%. Let's test it out. Oh, duh, we still have that soloed. Stupid. Stupid. Okay. There was something I really liked about the syncopation here on this kick drum, so pay attention for it. It'll hit you like a sucker punch. Okay, hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold exactly that one thought. Okay, gotcha. We still need to, A. Well, no, we don't need to necessarily cut that down. What we need to cut down is it's our dry level, 50%. This one, boop, please, 50%. And we want to start about here. That's what we got going on, okay? Okay, I guess we do have to turn the master knob down for that. Master knob. You master debater, you. Okay, what do we got now? And then something I would like to do here is Poison. Let's see, that is 7, channel 7, and channel 10. Let's give this one 12% separated, and then the one that is on channel 10 here, 25% separated. Ought to be good, but don't ask me. So Poison number 2 is for our it's going to be our baseline 1 number 2. Poison 2, yeah, okay. So baseline number 1 is the first Poison instrument. So yeah, kind of what I want to do there. Let me see, baseline 2, and then that somehow does not seem right. Oh, okay, because these are integrated. And then for this one, delay, reverb, delay 2. And we're going to turn that one way the hell down to about 25%. And then ping pong, dry, down to about 50% dry level. The cutoff frequency, percent, volume, down to 6%. So and then another simple way to decrease that frequency too. Okay, so another way to decrease that frequency is also if we get here. Okay, so flex bass, right? That's insert 5. So we got that. Kind of nice. Separate the stereo a little bit and add this. Sorry, chat. We're taking a quick little ad break here, so don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay, anyways, so our insert 5 here on the mixer, we're going to... I don't necessarily want to put a reverb on there, but I think it is going to have the absolute best effect for a little bit of spatial presence. And then we're going to do like that. So mid, then delay, low cut, bass multiplier, do something like that. Okay. There, you notice how this has a little bit of a better sound to it when we actually take into account spatial awareness in the track. So this one, let's put the funky piano for about 12% to the right. And then this one, 12% to the left. And then our brass, 25% on each side, respectively. Alto sax. And 25% there. Now let's give it a little bit of a test. Okay, so we're kind of getting somewhere. And this one, the delay is a little bit too much still, so 22%. It's kind of got this reverb effect to it that I'm not a huge fan of. Okay, so we got the delay tamed down a little bit. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do to test that is solo and solo. And we can turn the delay down a little bit more to 19%. There we go. It's a little bit better. Honestly, it does not... It's not basically like the entire track is improved by that alone, but all of these things together make it slightly better. And then another thing we want to do with our channel 5 here. Okay, so we have 6% separation. That's pretty good. What about our brass? So 8 and 12 it looks like. 8 and 12 are the ones that we want to add some stereo separation to. So 8, let's give that one 19%, and 12, let's give that also 19%. Maybe it wouldn't be the worst idea in the world to channel on the channel mix or channel rack here, give it 38% either way. 38%. Okay, let's test that out. Oops. There we go. Okay, one thing that could use a little bit of tweaking there is the funky piano. That might need a lot of channel separation to make it really pop. Of course, it could wind up just sounding terrible too, so that's kind of why you gotta experiment a little bit. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's not bad. That is so much better of a mix. Yeah, I do want that to be a lot louder. Except we have a bit of a problem. And that is that these, okay, so alto sax, 13, okay. And that one too. So do that. And then, oh fuck, which one was that again? 9. There we go, get these about the same level. I want them to kind of blend a little bit. Have a return to form there with our bass line. Kind of snaps back into place. Yeah, that makes that transition a little bit rough. Kind of cuts off at the piano line there, but I think we can live with that. So, just for anyone unaware, this is not a video game track. This is one of our own original songs right here that just, the mixing was just terrible. Kind of a noob at that point. Not bad. Okay, we got something there. Still really abrupt on the closing there for that, like, Steinway part. Mixed feelings on it, but whatever. If you can't tell, I really loved the syncopation in the bass line here. Couldn't live without it. And then we get returned just by that same GMS chord. This is what we call a lazy Susan ending. You end the song the same way that the song started. Really super duper simple. And there you have it. That is remastered, remixed, didn't even change any of the instruments. We just literally redid the mixing. Now, all we really need is a... I don't know I have that on there, EQ. So we need one of these 2.0 parametric EQs right here. And what we're gonna do is play around with it until it sounds about right. A lot of different ways to do that. Hold on though. Got a little bit of a thingy going on here. Delete. And take our parametric EQ here and do that. Not going to sound too different until we start actually like playing with stuff. So do that. Pop open the playlist once again. Something ain't right here, and I don't really know what it is. So hold on. Compensate for master latency. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just dumb. So probably put these in their respective slots. Because we should be getting something here, but we're not getting anything, which is kind of weird. Oh. Yeah, okay, that would be it. So anything below 40 hertz we don't want anything to do with. Let's set it a little bit lower for kind of a low shelf sort of effect. And we want to see where our kick is coming in and soften basically that up and only that, because we should be dodging a little teeny tiny bit of our... Oh. Well, that doesn't actually really help a whole lot. Well, let's see here. Yeah, we kind of have to line that up a little bit. Okay. So since we don't get too deep outside of the golden zone, should get really good results out of that. get a little bit wider zone control here. Maybe get some smoothing there. Get this one up to about 4,000. Maybe take care of a couple of our peaks right here. There, I don't want to miss out on those midtones on this song especially. Does that make any sense? Because that's kind of where the whole thing is built. And honestly, the EQ at this point is just kind of a technicality to cut out some of the unwanted noises. Oops. Okay. Okay, we have the delay there, delay there that we want. And let's see, insert 5, reverb. Might be able to get away with having this at like 13, 12%, something like that. Let's see here. Can we solo? Maybe not. Flex bass, okay, so that should be also soloed. View playlist. Let's see what's going on with this one. I think that is exactly what we want. Having multiple solos is just so weird. God, this is so much better than it was when we started. Holy shit, man. Like, can you imagine? It would be so nice to have had this mixing experience to begin with. But hey, everyone learns. Beat your meat. That is a wonderful name for your pattern. Sloppy Toppy 1, Sloppy Toppy 2, Sloppy Jalopy. I don't make the rules. I mean, look at these, look at these, like, fucking pattern names right here. It is so cursed. Maybe if these matched, we would be better off. Or close to. So how does this hold up? Let us find out. Just FYI, Monday Minecraft stream as usual. As usual for all y'all. I think we have the dropped frame situation mostly figured out. So I think our VODs will be fine. I think we left the sequence base alone too, did we not? Maybe not. 7 and 10, 7 and 10. Oh, got a little bit of a delay there. Yeah, I don't know. It's like so much fucking better than it used to be. This is what we call a drastic improvement in all senses of the word. So I say we just export the WAV file. Remastered, retard mastered. Yeah, okay, cool. So we got what, like 3 video game tracks basically, and then our own song on top of that as a remaster. I mean, you know, it sets us up. It sets us up. So that means 3 uploads incoming tomorrow. Or 4 maybe? Technically 4. I don't know, I'm probably going to do another one off stream just because there is one I would really like to get. And that would be... Where is it? Where is it? Was... Guys, I might actually be, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? A fucking idiot? Ah! No, but seriously, how? How? I swear I downloaded it. Was it? No, it was not this one, was it? Hold on. Hold on. We might be onto something, or we might just be on something. Hard saying. Yep, just on something. Okay, no, do not save changes, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Oh, it's this one. Was that really necessary to do that to the file name? Rachel Heltham or whatever the fuck your name is. Fucking Rachel, dude. Always. Aw, man, our channel panning. Yeah, this is the mistake we made with our song. Still a banger. Classic. Okay. Kind of confusing on this one. Chorus question mark? Glad to know I am not the only glad to know I'm not the only producer to do that shit. So dead silence after this? Okay, so it just starts over all over again? I'm confused. Chat, I am confused. So does that mean we go like intro, intro, chorus, intro, 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 chorus? Right? Yeah. That's how it works. How it works around here. Rachel, it is all your fault. Rachel Feltham. Feltham? Feltham where? Fucking degenerate activity right there. At maximum dB. Maximum dB. What's going on here? There is something not right. I don't know if we can save this one, chat. This was fine a second ago. Did I fuck this up? And how? Let's reopen it. What happened? It's probably some fucking like integrated automation fuckery that, yeah, ruins it. Sounds fine there. There's problems going on with that. There are problems going on with that. Okay, well, chat, I leave you with a properly made FE remix that we will listen to and enjoy together as our outro screen expires its old age. So, I would like to thank all of you for joining in and dealing with me ignoring you for half of the whole fucking thing while we focus extremely hard on the actual music. So, let's take a listen together and disappear into the Sunday night abyss and go do our separate things separately in different places. It was very good to see all of you. Very nice to see that you're hopping in and bugging your boy. Bugging your boy left and right. Just literally asking for it. So, I'm the only VTuber on the West Coast still. Sorry, guys. Sucks to suck. You could be over here. Except those of you that are in, like, you know, central areas of the US, I think probably have it better right about now in terms of your general life. That's neither here nor there. Let's listen to this one more time together and end the stream. Thank you for watching. You beautiful, fine, freaky folks. Parasocial and disturbing and obsessed with anime. Well, you fit right in here. Alright, parasocial parasites, catch me next time. This one's for Zuzu. I would have completely forgot about the retro Fire Emblem games if it were not for her. I would also like to throw this in there for people who don't know what a joke is. Based on previous streams and previous videos, just throwing it out there right now in plain English. I am not interested in interpersonal relationships besides friendships with other content creators. I don't want to be found in somebody's basement. That's why we keep things platonic around here. Unless we're talking about our Oshis, then we get parasocial ourselves. All you need to know.
that would